Hey guys, Joe here, and here to talk to you about 5 steps to becoming like Zero, or pretty much 5 things that Zero does very often that I see that does make him such a great player and just become one of the best, if not the best player in the game right now. Hopefully some of these can help you a little bit, and maybe one day you'll become a person like Zero in the future. Thank you guys for watching though, and let's get this started. So the first thing to talk about is that you'll have to practice for super long amount of hours. Now, as you can see, Zero usually practices at least 2 to 7 hours a day, it seems. And this is just with his stream and stuff like that, but I'm sure he also does play quite a bit off stream just to get some of his friends and stuff like that. So really, you're gonna have to practice a long time. 1 to 2 hours won't quite cut it if you do want to be one of the very best. You have to put in a ton of time to this game, and that's why I feel like a lot of people just can't quite become as good, or just don't nearly have as much chance to become as good as Zero, just because they aren't in the exact same situation where they can fight people all the time. It's really kind of hard to practice against people online because of lag, but if you do have the opportunity to practice a lot, I would definitely recommend that. You have to practice for many hours, but once you do that, you can become pretty good pretty fast. The next thing that I think mainly makes Zero quite as popular and quite as good as he is right now is that he does travel a lot. Now, if you have the opportunity to travel a lot, if you have a car, if you have just a weird work schedule where you can go out a lot and do stuff like that, then I'd say it's actually pretty good. You can travel from place to place, fight new people, learn new playstyles, play in a lot of tournaments. As we see, Zero has played in a ton of tournaments, always done pretty well. So if you do just travel a lot, go to many places, fight many different stuff, it'll just pretty much make you better at the game. Now, it can be very hard to travel a lot, and I know most people just cannot do this, but if you have the opportunity to, I would definitely recommend that. As for my next thing that I really see Zero do a lot, is that he plays in many tournaments. Now, he doesn't just go to only the huge tournaments, the ones that are just like once every few months. He goes to all of those pretty much, but also a lot of the smaller tournaments that don't mean quite as much. Now, the reason I think that he does this is because it gives you a lot more practice time, and even though it's not quite as stressful, it can still be kind of stressful and just add a lot of practice pretty much, and just add a lot of tournament knowledge. So then if you do happen to face these people in the future, you'll do a lot better against them. Playing in tournaments either local or national will definitely help you improve, even if they aren't the biggest ones in the world. The next thing that I really see him do is try to learn every single matchup of the game. Now, he has pretty much made guides of every character in the game, so it does make sense that he does know what all of them do, but it also seems like he likes to play against every single different type of character in the entire game. He doesn't just fight only other Sheiks or just only other Pikachus and stuff like that. He really tries to fight a lot of different variety of the cast. And I'd say if you want to become very good at fighting pretty much everyone, you should also try to practice against the variety of the cast. It'll let you get good versus different playstyles, and overall it'll just help you improve faster than if you just kept fighting the same person over and over and over again. The final thing is something that I feel like a lot of people should be doing, but really not many do either locally or online, and that is before a tournament, see what type of people you will be fighting there and see what characters you'll fight there, and then pretty much go online and practice versus people that are good at those characters, like look on Smashboard, Smash Ladder, or just talk to some friends that know how to play these characters. Try to get some practice before them a day before. Now, I know we had this, Zero did this with Wii Fit. He didn't really know the Wii Fit matchup way too much, but then he did know that he was going to fight a Wii Fit, so he went online, practiced for hours and hours and hours, getting good at that Wii Fit matchup, and then of course he ended up winning it. If you aren't very good at a matchup right now versus somebody that you may be fighting, like you know that you're going to be fighting a certain character, then you could go online, definitely try to learn the matchup, and that'll give you a huge boost and a huge advantage compared to the opponent. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. I know this video was a little bit different, but these are just some of the tips and some of the steps that I really see Zero doing a lot, and some of the things that you could probably do to become more like Zero and just kind of practice a lot and stuff like that. Hope you did enjoy though. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.